Hey guys, hope you're doing well. A lot of you have been asking us about PNP programs that don't require a job offer. So we made this video especially for you, wherein we've listed some of the popular provinces that you can move to without a job offer and the PNP programs you can use to immigrate to these provinces with your whole family as well. Since the Express Entry program requires a huge CRS score, many applicants are considering PNP options to immigrate to Canada owing to their easier or lesser requirements. A common misconception on Canadian immigration is that some provinces are easier than others to immigrate to. However, what you should know is that any province can be the easiest to immigrate to if you meet all of the criteria of their provincial nominee program that you would be applying for. Aside from federal and Quebec streams, there are currently almost 80 unique streams across the provinces and territories participating in PNP programs. In order to motivate young skilled workers to work and stay in Canada and make contributions to their economy, a few Canadian provinces offer immigration options to applicants without a valid job offer as well. Some of these provinces have really low requirements like an IELTS score as less as CLB 4 and a CRS score of just 300 for instance, and not all of them have high proof of funds amounts like the EOI or expression of interest based ones, so they are much more accessible to more applicants. In this video, I'll be telling you about some of the provinces where you can get your PR through a PNP without a Canadian job offer, along with a summary and key requirements for each of them, and also the detailed steps to apply for each of them, so do watch the video till the end. Hey guys, this is Jason from Dream Canada. If you're new to the channel, I show people how to save their money and immigrate to new countries through my videos without the help of any immigration consultants or agents or lawyers. You can find all process instructions for you to apply on your own through this channel. Subscribe now because all the information provided here is completely free and I answer all your queries in the comment section and on my social handles on Instagram and Twitter. So don't forget to follow us there as well. The first one is the Quebec Skilled Worker Program or QSWP. Quebec is the second most populated province in Canada after Ontario. Most residents in this province speak French, which is its official language. Majority of the population in Quebec reside in urban areas near St. Lawrence River between Montreal and Quebec City, which is the capital of Quebec. Majority of the jobs available in Quebec are from the tech or IT, communication technology, aerospace, biotechnology, and pharmaceutical industries. Quebec's provincial nominee program is also termed as Quebec Skilled Worker Program or the Regular Skilled Worker Program. A few key requirements for this program are as follows. A really low minimum score of just CLB 4 in your reading, writing, speaking, and listening modules for IELTS, which is your English proficiency test. Although a French language test like TEF or TCF will give you more points, it's not mandatory to give a French test, just an English test will also suffice. At least 1 year of work experience in the last 10 years related to a specific field or skilled occupation in an NOC in skill types 0, A or B. You'll need enough proof of funds or settlement funds for you and your family members even if they are not coming with you to Canada. To apply for the regular skilled worker program, you'll have to access the ARIMA portal where you'll have to create an expression of interest or EOI after entering certain information such as your education, language skills, and work experience. You'll then receive a score based on these details which you'll be assessed on, and if your score is good enough, you'll receive your Quebec Selection Certificate or a CSQ, which is the document you'll need to enter Canada through Quebec. Creating a profile on the ARIMA portal and applying is completely free and it's really easy to do on your own. I've explained all the requirements, the points calculator, and all the steps to apply through the ARIMA portal through a detailed process video for Quebec. I'll add a link to it in the description box below. The next one is the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program or the AINP for the province of Alberta. Alberta is Canada's fourth most populated province. It's surrounded by British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and the Northwest Territories. The provincial capital, Edmonton, is also a major source of crude oil, sand, and other resources. These are also the industries that support the provincial economy, and you'll find that a lot of the jobs in demand in Alberta are from these sectors. Alberta is home to a number of mesmerizing tourist destinations like Banff, Jasper, Lake Louise, Drumheller, Canmore, and Sylvan Lake. A few key requirements for the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program are as follows. For the EINP as well, you'll need a really low minimum score of just CLB4 for your reading, writing, speaking, and listening modules for IELTS, which is your English proficiency test. However, it's recommended to get a better score of at least CLB7 or higher in order to be able to create an Express Entry profile, as invitations will be faster through the Alberta Express Entry stream. The other stream, which is the Alberta Opportunity stream, requires you to have a job offer from Alberta. Another great thing about the Alberta PNP is that you'll need a really low CRS score of just 300. You need enough proof of funds or settlement funds for you and your family members, even if they are not coming with you to Canada. The jobs in demand in Alberta have always been subjective and tend to change on a regular basis, but you can get a fair idea about this from the ALIS official Alberta government website, which lists all these occupations regularly. To apply for the Alberta PNP, one can opt for the Alberta Express Entry stream, which I have explained in another detailed video. I'll add a link to it in the description box below. The next one is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, or the OINP. Ontario is the most sought after province for most aspiring immigrants, especially from the tech, IT, or finance backgrounds. It's home to Ottawa, Canada's capital, known for Parliament Hill's Victorian architecture and the National Gallery. Toronto, Ontario's capital, is home to the 553-meter-high CN Tower. The Human Capital Priority Stream of the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program allows applicants with the right work experience to migrate to the province of Ontario without a job offer. A few key requirements for the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program are as follows. You need to be eligible for any one of the 3 skilled worker programs like the Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades Program, or the Canadian Experience class. You'll need to have an active Express Entry profile. You'll need at least 1 year of work experience in an NOC code from skill types 0, A or B. You'll need a language test score of at least CLB7 in IELTS or CELPIP for English, or TEF or TCF for French. You'll need enough proof of funds or settlement funds for you and your family members, even if they are not coming with you to Canada. How you can go about with the program is you have to make an application in the Ontario e-filing portal, where you register your expression of interest or EOI towards the province, after which you'll be sent an invitation to make a complete application towards your PNP nomination. If you're accepted, you'll receive a nomination certificate from the province of Ontario. Kindly note that creating a profile on the e-filing portal is completely free, and you'll need to pay your application fee only after you have been sent an ITA from the province. I made a detailed video on how you can do so, including all the requirements and steps to apply. I'll add a link to this in the description box below. Speaking about Ontario, even the Ontario Tech Pilot Program from the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program does not need a job offer. It's part of Ontario's Human Capital Priority Stream, wherein the OINP selects candidates from 6 tech or IT NOCs from the Express Entry pool and sends them a notification of interest to apply for a PNP from the province of Ontario. A few key requirements for the Ontario Tech Pilot Program are as follows. You'll need an active profile in the Express Entry pool, as candidates are selected from there. You'll need at least a year's work experience in at least one of the 6 targeted tech or IT NOCs. You'll need a language test score of CLB7 or higher. You'll need enough proof of funds or settlement funds for you and your family members, even if they are not coming with you to Canada. I made a detailed video on the requirements and steps to apply for the Ontario Tech Pilot. I'll add a link to this in the description box below. The next one is the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, or the MPNP, from the province of Manitoba. Manitoba's landscape of lakes, rivers, mountains, forests and prairies stretch from the northern Arctic tundra to Hudson Bay in the east and southern farmland. The wilderness is protected in more than 80 provincial parks, where hiking, biking, canoeing, camping, and fishing are all popular. The MPNP seeks recent Manitoba graduates, skilled workers, business people, and their families to settle in Manitoba as permanent residents. A few key requirements for the MPNP are as follows. You need a connection in Manitoba in the form of a family member or even a friend that is a permanent resident or a citizen living in Manitoba. For the MPNP as well, you'll need a really low minimum score of just CLB 4 for your IELTS test. You'll need just 6 months of work experience in an NOC code from skill types 0, A or B. A very important thing to remember here is that if you're applying through the MPNP, you must not have applied for any other PNP program for any other province in Canada. The next one is the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, or the SINP. This Canadian province is known for grain farming and natural bounties like rivers, freshwater lakes, and so on. Saskatchewan is the world's largest producer of potash, which is primarily used in fertilizers to support plant growth, increase crop yield and disease resistance, and to enhance water preservation as well. Residents of Regina, the capital of Saskatchewan, have a more modern outlook and embrace immigrants and their families from diverse backgrounds. You can apply for the SINP through two streams: the SINP Express Entry stream, which automatically picks eligible candidates from the Express Entry pool, and the Occupation in Demand stream, which targets a few occupations that are currently in demand in the province. A few key requirements for the SINP are as follows. You'll need a really low minimum score of just CLB 4 for your IELTS test. However, it's recommended to get a better score of at least CLB 7 or higher in order to be able to create an Express Entry profile, as invitations will be faster through the SINP Express Entry stream. Again, if you can't score a high language test band, you don't need to worry as well, as long as you're working in a few select NOCs which are targeted. You can then apply through the Occupation in Demand stream, which needs just CLB 4. You need enough proof of funds or settlement funds for you and your family members, even if they are not coming with you to Canada. You'll need at least 1 year of work experience in an NOC code from skill types 0, A or B. But the catch here is that your education must be aligned with your work experience. You'll need at least 60 points out of 100 in the points grade system of the province, which you can get by using a simple SINP points calculator. I made a detailed video on the Occupation in Demand stream where I've listed the NOCs in demand in the province, all the requirements, how you can use the SINP points calculator, and exactly how you can apply through the SINP for your Canada PR. I'll add a link to this video as well in the description box. Alright guys, so those were the provinces which offer PNP nominations without a job offer. For more immigration and travel tips, subscribe to this channel now. Do like this video if you like the content, and comment what topic you would like to hear about next. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe for regular updates on immigration, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well. I wish you the best of luck for your application and hope you have a great day.